things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. From inside the 15, here's the return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Sooners offense will go to work first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Look out, he's got room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Owls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Looking to pass, it's Simon. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Now on the return. He's got great speed. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The give on the option. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw it, Simon. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab, it's Irvin. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burks. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're facing a 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
No shot at a return. It's out in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The inside handoff. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Catch in the middle, it's Chase. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Temple lining up to punt it away.
Number 7 on to kick it away.
Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Sooner offense returns to the field. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Across the 35. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 0.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. It's complete on the right side. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. From the gun, running back gets to give. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Simon. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Quick screen to the speed. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Makes a move. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Complete to the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Fires to the middle. It's caught. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And the returner will be dragged down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Simon. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a... Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Chase. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the handoff. Got the 1st down and more. They've got it to the 40-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll immediately call timeout. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Out of the gun, the inside give. On his feet at the 40. Open space at the 25. Touchdown Sooners! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the 1st half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the 2nd half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
And the Sooners will kick it off to start the 2nd half. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that 1st half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because you're
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Throwing on the run. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. It'll be third and long. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Working that left side now. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Gets it to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Temple lining up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Sooners! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Temple, 0.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Simon. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. Turning it on. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He wants to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield. Record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they've put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give is to Smith. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Simon. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away. Downfield with a big gain.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Simon. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Dances away to buy time. Rolling right and going deep. And he's got it inside the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. First down here for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the...
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He'll start this drive firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just a pick. Couple out to the 15-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looks it in at the 40. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give out of the gun. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Buys a little time. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Floating away. That's caught. It's Gibson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield and be a loss of 2. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. It'll be a draw. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Gonna run it. It's Ott. Got enough for the first down and wants more. There he goes. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch. Just find the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Temple lining up to punt it away. Cradles it at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Back to pass, it's Mateer, buying some time as he moves left. That's caught, it's Gibson. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's first down from the 37-yard line. To the ground with the back. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here's the pressure. pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Second down coming up.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports